Hello students, in this course we have seen first chapter, the integers. Now let's see second chapter, which is groups. So groups. So before moving towards group, let's see some sets. Now the set denoted first set of natural number denoted by capital N, which has number 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So which is set of natural numbers. Next, whole set denoted by W, which is start from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This is set of whole number. Whole number. Now next set is set of integers, which is denoted by Z. So the number is of the form, so here -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, which is set of integers. Next set is set of rational number and denoted by Q. So which is set of rational number is always of the form number P by Q, such that Q is always not equal to 0 and GCD of P and Q which belongs to GCD of P and Q will be 1 and PQ belongs to set of integers. So this is set of rational number and Q complement, which is set of irrational number. So this is set of rational number, rationals, and Q complement, which is set of irrationals. And irrational number, we know that in the form square root 3, square root 2, square root 3, exponential function, pi, etc. are the irrational number. And rational number and irrational number, both union is nothing but real number. So R is union of rational and irrational, which is a real number. And here Z plus Q plus R plus are the positive elements, are positive elements in. So Z plus in Z, Q plus in Q and R plus in R. So this is set of positive elements in set of integer, rational number and real number. And if I denote Z star, so Z star, Q star, R star be non-zero numbers. Non-zero numbers means Z star is non-zero. So Z star is non-zero integers. Q star is non-zero rational numbers, non-zero rationals, etc. Right? So Z star means non-zero numbers. So this can be denoted by Z star is equal to Z minus singleton 0. Next, Q star denoted by Q minus singleton 0 and so on, means R star is denoted by R minus singleton 0. This is non-zero numbers and Z plus Q plus R plus are the positive elements in Z, Q and R. Right? So these are some sets. Now let's see binary operations. So what is meant by binary operations? So let's see the definition. So let's see binary operation. Now we all are familiar with addition and multiplication of real numbers. Both addition and multiplication combine two numbers to obtain one number. For example, so addition combines 3 and 5 to obtain 8. In other words, the number 8 is assigned with the pair 3, 5. So if I take two numbers from particular set 3, 5, and if I take operation addition, then 3 plus 5 which forms 8. So here if I take two elements from particular set, then their addition is again that set, then we say that addition is a binary operation on that set. So let's see the definition. A binary operation, a binary operation. So let's see binary operation. So we all are familiar with addition and multiplication of real numbers. Both addition and multiplication combine two numbers to obtain one number. For example, if I take 3, 5, suppose 3, 5 belongs to set of integer, and the operation is addition. Then what will we get? So here 3 plus 5, which forms new element 8. Here 3, 5 belongs to set of integer, and again 3 plus 5, which is 8, is also belongs to set of integer, so which also belongs to Z. Then we say that addition is a binary operation on integers, right? So let's see the definition. A binary operation on a set, a binary operation on a set G is a function that assigns each order pair of elements of G to an element of G. Means I take two elements from set G, and under binary operation star we will get new elements, and which again belongs to that set G. Then we say that star is the binary operation on that set. So note here, by combining the two numbers of G, we again get a member of G. For combining two numbers of G, we again get a number of G. Or I will say here member. Means I will take any two elements of G, then again, combining these two elements, we will again get new element, which again that set G. Then we say that the given operation is binary operation, and that condition this condition is called as closure. So this is closureness property. For example, our for usual addition and multiplication are binary operations on sets of a real number. So for here, if I take any two elements of real number and operation is addition and multiplication, then the new element is again in real number R, then this is binary so addition and multiplication are binary operation on real number. For example, suppose if I take 2, 3, which belongs to R, then their addition, so 2 plus 3 also belongs to R, and 2 into 3, so 2 here multiplication, 2 into 3, which is 6, so 2 plus 3, which is 5, and 5 again belongs to R, 2 into 3, which is belongs to, so which is 6 again belongs to R. Therefore what we say, addition and multiplication are binary operation on real number r. So also we will see another numbers sets. So also, for example, set of integers, set of natural numbers, set of real positive real numbers, and set of rational numbers. Set of rational numbers are also so if I take addition and multiplication are binary operations. So in Z, set of natural number are positive real number, rational number. Then addition and multiplication are binary operations. So in set of integers, for example, in set of integer under addition, then if I take two elements, so 2 3 belongs to set of integer, then here operation is addition, then 2 plus 3 which is 5 also belongs to set of integer, and in multiplication operation 2 into 3 which is 6 also belongs to set of integer, right? So if I take natural number, so natural number under addition, then what will we get? So if I take two numbers, 2 3 belongs to natural number, then their addition and multiplication again belongs to natural number. Therefore, so in addition and multiplication, so addition and multiplication are binary operations in set of integer, natural number, positive real numbers, and rational numbers, right? So then 2 3 belongs to natural number, then their addition 2 plus 3 which is 5 also belongs to natural number. Means what? Addition is binary operation on natural number. But if I take subtraction under natural number, then what will happen? So let's see another example. Now another example, subtraction is binary operation on set of integer, but not binary operation on natural number. Because so if I take two elements from set of integers, so suppose I will take 5 3 from set of integer, and here binary operation is subtraction. So here set G I will take Z under subtraction operation. So I will take two elements 5 and 3 belongs to Z, then their subtraction operation is subtraction, 5 minus 3, or I will take here 3 minus 5 which is nothing but minus 2 is again belongs to set of integers. But if I take another set which is natural number and binary operation is subtraction, then what will happen? So here 3 minus 5 which is minus 2 again belongs to set of integer. Therefore what we say, subtraction is binary operation on set of integer. Now let's see another set. Now let G is equal to set of natural number under operation subtraction. Then if I take two numbers which is natural number, so let 3 5 which belongs to natural number, but their subtraction, but 3 minus 5, so which is minus 2, and minus 2 which does not belongs to set of natural number. Means what? Subtraction is not binary operation on natural number. Therefore subtraction is not binary operation on natural numbers. Also a division is not binary operation on set of integer, set of natural number, because if I take 2 3 belongs to, I will take set of integer or natural number, then here operation is division, then 2 by 3 which does not belong to set of integer, right? And also So here if 2 3 belong to set of natural numbers, then also 2 by 3 also doesn't belong to set of natural number. Means what we say? Therefore we say that division is not binary operation, on set of integers and set of natural numbers also, right? Let's see another example in matrix form. Let G be set of all 2 by 2 matrices, with real entries. Then if I take addition of these two matrices, again we will get matrix whose entries from real numbers. So here then usual addition and multiplication of matrices are binary operations on G. Note that we can add only those matrices having same number of rows and columns. Hence addition is not binary operation on the set of all matrices. So is the case of multiplication. Means if order of two matrices will be same, then we take addition and multiplication. So if I take A is equal to A, B, C, D and B is equal to E, F, G, H. So both having same orders. So this is 2 by 2 matrix. This is again 2 by 2 matrix. Then A into B or their addition, A plus B and A minus B also belongs to set of all 2 by 2 matrices or the entries are. Therefore addition and multiplication. So addition and multiplication are binary operations on set of all 2 by 2 matrices, right? So this is, so addition and multiplication are binary operations, right? Means this is closed under addition and multiplication. So for another example, consider binary operation star defined on set of integers as A star B is equal to A plus B minus 2, where A, B belongs to set of integer. Is this operation is binary operation? Means here A, B belongs to set of integer and we have given defined condition A star B is equal to, so A star B we have given two elements, so first element and this is second element. So given two elements, so addition of these two elements and minus 2, so A star B defined by A plus B minus 2. So A, B belongs to set of integer, then their addition and minus 2 again belongs to set of integers. So this given defined operation is binary operation. So here given any two integers A and B, we see that A plus B minus 2 is again an integer, hence this defines binary operation on Z. Hence this defines binary operation on set of integers, right? Now we move towards next property, commutative. So next definition is commutative. So let's see the definition. A binary operation star on a set G is commutative if A star B is same as B star A for all A B belongs to G. If G be any set, if I take any two elements which is from G, then it must satisfy A star B is equal to B star A, then we say that it is commutative, right? So, or we sometimes say that this is an abelian group, right? So means product of two elements A star B is same as B star A. For example, I will take addition of two numbers in set of integer, then 2 plus 3 which is same as 3 plus 2, because both 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2 which is 5. So for example, the addition operation is commutative on addition operation is commutative in set of natural numbers, set of integers, set of rational number, set of real numbers, set of complex number, right? But here subtraction is not commutative. Subtraction is not commutative. For example, if I take 2 minus 3, so 2 minus 3 which is not same as 3 minus 2, because 2 minus 3 has value minus 1 and 3 minus 2 has value 1, so minus 1 and 1 will not be same, so which is not equal, means what? Subtraction is not commutative operation. So now next we will see associative property. So associative property, let's see the definition. A binary operation star on a set G is associative if A star B star C is equal to A star B star C for all A B C belongs to G. So here A star B star C means, which indicates that first combines A and B and using this and combine this with C, which same as A combined with B and C. If these LHS and RHS is same, then we say that this is an associative property. So A star B star C is equal to A star B star C for any ABC belongs to that particular set G. So for example, usual addition and multiplication operations are associative on real numbers. First, the usual addition and multiplication operation are associative on real number, in natural number, in set of integers, in rational numbers, right? And second, consider the binary operation on Z as binary operation subtraction on Z, then suppose here binary operation is subtraction, so here I will take suppose 2 star 4 star 5, so here operation is subtraction, so this is which is not same as 2 star 4 star 5, that because here 2 star here star is subtraction operation, then what will we get? So 2 minus 4 minus 5 which is equal to, so here 2 minus 4 means what? which is minus 2, and here minus 5 which is minus 7, but 2 minus of 4 minus 5 which is same as 2 minus, so 4 minus 5 is minus 1, so minus minus plus 1 which is 3, means what? So this is this value, so 2 minus 4 minus 5 has value minus 7, and here 2 minus of 4 minus 5 has value 3, so which is not same. Therefore what we say here, subtraction on Z is not associative. So 2 star 4 star 5 is not same as 2 star 4 star 5, right? Hence what we say, hence subtraction is not associative in set of integers, right? So next we will see existence of identity property. So identity element. So let's see the definition. Consider an element A belongs to G with binary operation star, so an element E belongs to G is called identity element of G with respect to binary operation star if it satisfies the condition E star A is same as A star E will be equal to A, then we say that E is an identity element for all A belongs to G. So E star A is equal to A star E is equal to A, then E is an identity element. For example, the 0 element is so 0 belongs to Z is identity element under addition operation because for all A belongs to Z, A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A will be equal to A. Therefore 0 is an additive identity. If there is multiplication operation, then what will we get? So here also if we consider multiplication operation, on the same set, then so here operation star will be replaced by multiplication, means what will we get? So A into 1 is equal to 1 into A is equal to A, then 1 is the multiplicative identity. So here 0 is additive identity, right? So here 1 is multiplicative identity, right? So remember this. So A plus 0 is equal to 0 plus A is equal to A, and A into 1 is equal to 1 into A is equal to A. So 0 is additive identity and 1 is multiplicative identity. So here for all A belongs to Z, right? So if I take another example which is matrices, so let's see. Consider set of 2 by 2 matrices with real entries, then so here all 2 by 2 matrices were real entries, then so if I take A, which is A, B, C, D, then there exists identity element which is 0 0 0 0, because what we have the property E star A is equal to A. So here operation is addition. So real int is under addition operation. Then so what will we get here? Then A plus E, which is equal to A, because here A is A B C D and here identity element is 0 0 0 0. So after adding component wise addition, so we will get A B C D, because A plus 0 A, B plus 0 B, and so on like this. So E is equal to 0 0 0 0 is an additive identity in set of 2 by 2 matrices, right? And multiplicative identity and 1 0 0 1 is the multiplicative identity. 1 0 0 1 is the multiplicative identity in set of all 2 by 2 matrices, 2 by 2 matrices, or entries in R, entries in reals, right? Because here A into, suppose this is again second multiplicative identity, right? So A into E, which is equal to A, because multiplication. So after taking multiplication, so A into B, and this is, so first take, this is first row, this is first column. So A into B into 1 0 will be equal to A. So after taking this multiplication, so A into B, so this is AB and this is 1. So after multiplying this, we will get A. So first row and second column, so we will get A into 0 0, B into 1 B. Next, so second row and first column, so 1 into C 0 into D 0. So next, second row and second column, so 0 into C 0, 1 into D, right? So here A into E is equal to A, means what? So what we say? E is equal to 1 0 0 1. So this is 1 0 0 1 is the multiplicative identity in set of all 2 by 2 matrices or the entries in real numbers, right? Next definition, inverse of an element. So let's see the definition. Consider a set G with binary operation star and E belongs to G, B identity element. So let A belongs to G, an element B belongs to G is said to be inverse of A, is said to be inverse of A with respect to star if A star B is equal to B star A is equal to identity, then we say that B is an inverse element of A, right? So here star B, any given operation which may be addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or what may be given defined condition. So A star B is equal to identity, then we say that B is an inverse element of A or A is an inverse element of B. So note, if B is inverse of A, then we also say that A is also inverse element of B. For example, in set of integer with addition as binary operation, then if I take A belongs to Z, then what is our property? A plus, so operation is addition, so A plus B So for A belongs to Z, there exists B belongs to Z such that A plus B. So what is identity element? So in set of integer, 0 is the identity. So E is equal to 0, right? So A plus B is equal to 0 means B is equal to minus A, which is inverse of A, right? Because A plus minus A, which is 0. So inverse of A is minus A. So if operation is multiplication, so minus 2 is the suppose I will take 2 value of A is 2, then inverse of 2 is minus 2. But if we consider usual multiplication on same set, then this, so here if I take operation multiplication, but if we consider usual multiplication operation on same set of integers, then if for all A belongs to Z, then there does not exist B belongs to Z such that A into B is equal to 1, because here property is identity. So multiplicative property is identity. So multiplicative identity is 1. So here A into B is equal to identity, since E is equal to 1 in multiplicative. So E is equal to 1 is multiplicative identity, right? So put E is equal to 1. So A into B is equal to 1. So after solving, what will we get? Then B is equal to 1 upon A. But so 1 upon A, which does not belong to set of integer, right? Because here, that is, if 2 belongs to Z, then 1 upon 2, which does not belong to set of integer, right? So A into B is equal to identity, then here multiplicative identity is 1, so A into B is equal to 1. For your better understanding, I will take A is equal to 2, then 1 upon 2, which does not belong to set of integer, because set of integer is of the number of the form minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and so on. So 1 upon 2 is rational number, right? So 1 upon 2 does not belong to set of integer. Means what? By using definition of existence of inverse, for all A belongs to G, then there exists an inverse element of A, which is B, also belongs to that set G. Then we write A star B is equal to B star A is equal to identity. If this condition satisfies, then we say that B is an inverse element of A. But here I have taken 2 belongs to Z, but 1 upon 2 does not belong to Z. Then we say that so inverse of 2 is not exist in set of integers, right? Hence inverse does not exist, inverse of 2 does not exist in Z, but inverse exists in a real number or rational number. Another example, consider R star, because this is non-zero real number. So with multiplication binary operation, so for all x belongs to R star, there exists 1 upon x also belongs to R star, such that x into 1 upon x, which is equal to 1. Therefore what we see, that 1 upon x is inverse element of x, because in inverse element, what is the property? A star B is equal to always identity. So x into 1 upon x, which is equal to 1 is the multiplicative identity. So inverse of 1 upon x is x, or inverse of x is 1 upon x, right? So this is existence of inverse. So in next lecture we will see examples on exist